Good morning. Once again, I'm out here. I pulled in. I want to show you about the truck a little bit. Those who are interested in driving a CDL, commercial vehicle. This is how it looked like when you go outside and make a pre-trip inspection before we do the pre-trip inspection in the cab, because the outside comes first, not the inside, the outside. Okay, as you come through here, you might have the guy that may tell you to do the pre-trip inspection, and what we do is you want to make sure when you come here you check all your lugs. But right now these lugs right here, I got chrome on it, but as long as it doesn't have no strip, no fresh mark on them, you're good. As long as you don't have any of that stuff. You make sure the tires are all good. You make sure everything is good. You make sure your brackets are good on the mirror. Make sure the brackets are good. You make sure everything is secure here. You see, and you make sure your load, it's secure. You can't, you gotta make sure everything is good. You check your tires. See, you check the tires. Make sure nothing inside the tires or trying to damage anything there. So what you do, so you come along, you come through here, and you make sure everything is working just fine. See, and you come through here, and you check the tires. That's why you check the straps. You gotta make sure you check the strap. You know what I mean? The cargo can fall. You don't want your cargo to fall. Okay, and then you come here and you check out your tires. See, like these rims are kind of old. The flatbed kind of old, but that's okay. You see right here on the lug nut, I'm gonna show you the lug nut. You gotta make sure the lug nuts are good. See, no fresh marks on the lug nut. On your hub, you gotta make sure your hub has got oil. You know what I mean? Make sure the hub, it doesn't, bust or anything, no leak like that, because it can put you out of service and DOT can come shut you down. That's another reason there. So you check everything, and you check between the tires here. See, you check between the tires, make sure there's no brick, there's no 2x4 or anything that might pick up on the road and get stuck there, any of that stuff. So, and then you come around again. Depending on the guy who's giving you the road pre-trip inspection, how he wants you to do it. You check your lights, you check everything else. You check your ladder. If you do have a ladder here to climb up, make sure it's secure, make sure it doesn't move or it doesn't pop out or any of that. So then you do the same thing on this side here, on the right side. But I don't know, depending on the people. Many years ago when I took mine, I had to go back around this way the same way I came through. But if you go this way, you ask the guy who's going to give you the road test. Then you come back around, the same thing you did on this side, you do on the other side. You make sure you check your fluid level and early in the morning. DMV, you don't need to do it, but that give you a little extra point, if you do it, pop the hood. Then you come over here, do the same thing. And you work on this side again. So you do the same thing here. See? You do the same thing here. Then you come here. Make sure everything. And then you got this here. You have this here. That's for the air tank. That's if you get water. And if you do get water, you go like this. And you bring it down. You let all the water out. You check your mud flaps. See? You gotta make sure you check your mud flap. You come here. You check your hoses. You see, make sure everything is just fine. And over here, just your engine compartment. Make sure everything is fine. Your lines, no crack on the lines. The same thing you do here with the wheels. See? You gotta make sure everything is secure. You gotta always understand one thing. Safety is number one. Safety is number one out here on the highway. No matter how long you've been driving. I've been driving probably more than 30 years, but still, I do not know it all. Those that think they know it all, those are the ones that always get into trouble. Well, for now, I'm leaving you with this short video. That's the cargo. If you're looking to haul wide load, heavy load, depend on how y'all want to do it or what type of line of work you want. But there's a lot of responsibility in here. You got the log books, you got Qualcomm, you got OnGuard, you got the DOT, you got the CSA violation, in which you will get a violation by CSA, and that's another topic that I will bring up with the CSA violation. And I hope this will help you a little bit with the pre-trip inspection, but I will go inside the cab and I'll show you how to do the other pre-trip inspection on the cab. This is the first one you do when you do the motor vehicle. Okay, that's the first one. You check everything gotta be perfect outside. It can't be a loose mud flap. It can't have it can't be none of that crazy stuff, and y'all believe that if you do the right thing, you become a professional driver. And do not become what we have nowadays, a lot of steering wheel holders out here on the highway, and that's not a good thing. Well, with this, I leave you, and I hope that if you do get into this line of work, you become the best that you could be out here. And number one, like I said, safety is number one out here. With that, I leave you guys, and to the next one. And it's a beautiful morning in Florida. I can't complain. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in the truck. I'm gonna have I might do the pre-trip inspection inside so that you can see how it goes as well. Okay, with this one, I'll talk to you later. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and if you do like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Later.